Welcome to Golden Drop, everybody. My name is Sharon McDonald, and I'm thrilled to be here today with you to share with you a little bit about doTERRA's awesome children's kit, okay? And this kids kit is really quite cool. And in fact, I have a little, you guys are getting an extra bonus today because I have been involved with my friend, Rachel Castor, who has come up with this really awesome, and you're getting a sneak peek today, book about emotional intelligence. She and her friend Pam put this awesome book together, and it teaches about emotional intelligence. And these workshops are amazing. And we're going to go over how you implement these awesome essential oils with superpowers for kids and adults, because we know a lot of people who suffer from trauma, and they, when in conflict, go back. Even as adults, they go right back to that trauma and act whatever age that was. So when you meet someone and they are responding to you in a 12-year-old manner, right, you have to stop and think, where did this come from? Okay, where did this come from? And have more empathy and love for that individual, knowing that they're probably coming from a place of trauma. So I am going to share with you a little bit about this awesome kit. And we're going to go through each one of these. And it comes with this beautiful kit that everything can flow into, right? So it fits perfect in a diaper bag. And up here in the top, you can put in your diaper bag essentials. You can put in snacks if you want to. It's kind of a cool little bag. And I snoozed it. Sorry for that. So my name is Sharon McDonald. Again, like I said, my job is to simplify essential oil usage and to be able to help people strategize healthy plans, never wasting their money, and being smart in what they do. And so for me, I love the emotional benefits that essential oils offer, not just those easy on the go things, but truly everything about being a human being, right? All the things that we do to help ourselves be better, function better in society, thrive, and really live a life that is full of goodness. And so doTERRA knocked it out of the park when they did this, because we have the opportunity to be able to teach our children how to have a little bit more joy, right? How do they shine? Teach them. And so this essential oil blend is really amazing for doing that. It's got lots of yummy focus essential oils in them that are really good for that overthinker, the child that needs a little bit more joy and just needs to shine a little bit brighter, okay? Who wouldn't want and use that? Then we want a little more comfort and love. Okay, so this is that essential oil for creation, for love, for play, and really good for adults as well. So I had this little girl that I went to. Her name's Alice. She's super cute. And her mom was really concerned that she wasn't getting the most out of life because she couldn't really focus very much. And then her body would get so overwhelmed, she would just lay on the floor. My body can't stop moving. And so this has been her favorite essential oil. And she keeps it on her key, on her little fob thingy, and she uses it every single day. Her dad made her put it in a safe spot in the house that she has access to all the time, anytime she wants to. So let's talk about, let's go, get it on, be strong, and that is this beautiful essential oil called Rescuer, okay? This blend is super great for all those muscles and on the go, but it's really got some soothing qualities for emotional benefits, but it will wash things away. That's what I love, using that superpower of washing things away. And I wanted to share with you on this, that is what I feel essential oils do. It melts so many things in our mind without us having to walk through that trauma, without us having to walk through anything that is negative. And you still have it, you still see it, and you might still be experiencing it, but you don't have to sit in it. And that's what I love about essential oils and what they do to the body and the mind. They allow us to just kind of wash it away and not put it under the carpet or shut it behind a door, but deal with it, but learn to cope with what's going on, okay? Or be brave enough and strong enough to stop whatever is going on. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about was power, choosing your power. Kids need to know how to choose their power. Adults oftentimes need to learn how to choose their power. So this is growing stronger together when we can unite hearts together. This is part of this mission of emotional superpowers, is we're stronger when we work together, heart to heart. And this is that blend for that. It's very similar to the emotional line called Forgive. It smells super good. I love how it smells. It's piney and it's very grounding. Lots of tree oils in here. So it's a really great essential oil for just being steady and grounding. So this is a good one for growing heart to heart. Good to use. In fact, I taught Alice how to draw a heart on her heart so that when she feels all crazy inside, she can get herself together a little bit better. The next one we're going to do is about courage and confidence, and who doesn't want their kids to have more courage and more confidence? So we want people to be brave enough to be able to put on their cape and run with life, right? And what happens often, I wore a cape, but I forgot my coat. But I'm going to give you a visual and what that's like and what we do as human beings to cover up and not be brave. But before we do that, we're going to go through the last essential oils. So stronger is this very self-control. You want self-control. And this is what happens as a teacher by trade. I would see kiddos, and I've experienced it with my own as a mom of 5, where they hold it together all day long at school. Okay, and they have as much self-control as they possibly can. They might not be perfect, but then they come home and all hell breaks loose, right? They're the worst at home. They have the worst experiences at home sometimes, and then it's hard for us as parents to keep our cookies. So I love the fact that I can use these with my kids, and they can do this. This one, I needed this to be able to help my, thyroid support. It's a good one because it acts like On Guard. And so I did that. And then I had one of my kids come home the very next day after I learned this little trick of using it for my thyroid when I had to have something quick, right? Because I could feel my body kind of going into this funky, I can't even describe it. It just was a weird thing. So strep throat, and I was like, okay, we've got this. And I handed it to him and added a little oregano touch to it, and it worked. He was back at school the very next day. And so yeah, awesome. So what this does is give healthy boundaries. Okay, it gives healthy boundaries for the body because essential oils work really, really, really well at being able to have the body know how to protect itself. Okay, so I did this in a class yesterday, and I'm doing it here. Here's how essential oils work, and Dr. Wu's study with On Guard was a really prime example. I learned from Dr. David Hill a long time ago that a cell, and this is my fist is the cell, and they have receptor sites, okay? And those receptor sites often get clogged, and they're sharp, and they're nasty, and they're barbed, okay? And what happens with the essential oils when you apply those essential oils, okay, and we're going to use this one from, protection boundaries. And when we apply the essential oils, what Dr. Wu's study showed was that it allows the cell to clean the receptor sites and draw those in and be able to have its own communication. Its communication skills do not allow the communication of a virus or a bacteria to enter in and stops that communication. Therefore, there's no host. When there's no host, guess what? You're not sick. You don't have it. So he showed that with canine cells, and the swine flu. Okay, super powerful, super amazing. And I want to show you just as quick as we're wrapping up, and then any questions, I would love to have them. So pop those down below in the chat or get ready to unmute. I, as preparing for a workshop that I'm doing next week for some kiddos in a town nearby, the other teacher and I, Constancia, were talking about what were we going to do? How were we going to do that? And I said, you know, everybody comes with a cape, okay? We all have this really mighty cape, and we wear it, and it flies, and it does all these amazing things. But then in life, what do? We take extra clothes, like a coat, okay, and we start to wrap up. And we start to cover up, and we start to bind up. We can do it with food. We can do it with clothing. We can do it with staying at home, not getting out of bed, having a less will to live, and really binding ourselves to the point where we can't even move anymore, okay? But what power it is when we can release that, and we can use these essential oils to really help ourselves be able to use our cape and fly and know that we're enough, right? Know that we're enough, and give that same power to our kids. So this is a very powerful empowerment tool, this kit from doTERRA, and I hope that everyone will get one, to have one at home to use with their children, themselves, their grandkids, whatever it is. And if you're interested in this workshop, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to actually be doing it online as well. There will be a fee for it, and we're still working out the details, but we are going to do that. And that's that. So any questions, any thoughts? Renee, can you look at that for me?
Sure. Zena said, awesome book. I picked one up at convention. And Diane Hinkle said, strong is great for those kids that are with ADD or ADHD side who try to be good all day, and then they can't cope anymore at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. So is this steady. Steady is really amazing for that. I love that. Anything else? Any thoughts? Any questions? So Dina, is Dina, right, that got the book at convention?
Zena.
Okay, so Zena, do you want to unmute and tell if you've been using it, if you've been studying it? She might be busy with people.
I haven't really gotten into it so much. I just, kind of flipped through it and, saw some of the concepts and was like, oh, this will really come in handy with my niece and nephew. And
It is super helpful. So there's a whole line of things that you can do with this to be able to offer this workshop to people. And I hope that you dive into it a little bit more. I'll be going over it and teaching a little bit more about that. So stay tuned. And if you have any questions, drop it below. I just want to make one last announcement today. The most amazing, besides the buy a Deep Blue and get Deep Blue Rub for free. We have the most amazing deal going on today with buy Copaiba and get Deep Blue for free. You guys, this powerhouse is incredible. So there's 5 per household. Make sure you do this, you use it, and that you enjoy this amazing week of BOGOs. If you don't know what that is, drop a comment below or get to the person that you know who helps you with your oils and ask them for help in getting this product to your doorstep as soon as possible. Remember, today is the day before Thanksgiving, so all items shipping out are going to be delayed because of the holiday. And so just expect an extra 2-day delay, and we'll be ready for that. So thank you so much for joining me. The best thing that we can possibly do is pay it forward by opening our mouths, opening these bottles, and sharing this goodness with others. People get tied up all the time in, oh, I don't want to sell. And we sell all day long, right? We sell all day long. We sell our kids on doing their chores. We sell people on helping us, right? And we sell ourselves and our services all the time with, well, let me tie your shoe. Let me help you get your car unstuck out of the snow. Let me take your kids while you go grocery shopping. We do this all day long. And so my hope and my desire is that you will open your mouths and share your love and share what you're doing in your homes with other people so that they can experience the freedom that you experience. The best way to buy these always is to pay it forward to your budget and purchase it on the loyalty reward program. That gives you an additional 10 to 30% back into your pocket in rebate points that you can spend on product later. So thanks so much for joining us on Golden Drop every Wednesday noon right here. Regardless of where we're at in the world, this is what we do. If you want to see something specific here, please tell us, or better yet, come on and join me and co-host with me. I would love it and really enjoy this Golden Drop. We want you to use your essential oils safely and never waste your money. We'll see you later, and thanks for coming, you guys.